What's happening? Man, I'm here. Hmm? My name is Uncle Mike the Baker. Welcome to my channel. Now, a lot of you have been asking, Nilienda wapi? Mike, where did you go to? And I've had, I've been reading my DMs and seeing so many questions from all of you asking me kwenye nilienda. You haven't seen anything from me on YouTube. Listen, I've been posting stuff. It's just that it's different from what I've been doing all here. Again, I'm doing well. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to the show. Tuko hapa. Yeni. Doing good. Looking good. Feeling good. I've been working out like crazy now. It's showing. And I'm excited to be here. Now, let's get into this conversation today. If you're just joining me, this is Man Cave Conversations. And it's, of course, it's been a while. The last time I was here, I was talking about the 38 lessons that I have learned even as I turned 38. That was my birthday moment, birthday show, whatever you want to call it, whatever it means to you. And as I was doing that show, in one of the lessons, I talked about you are not the savior of this world. Well, this world has existed without you. It will continue to exist, without your help. Okay? So I decided, hey, bro, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to live my life now. Because bis yuko hapa kuwa save. You save yourself. This world is every man for themselves. God for us all. So you go out and save yourself. Your life is upon you. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to fail in life, yote iko mikononi mwako. You choose your path. So anyway, I decided I wanted to live my life, go out there, some more travel. I mean, just get to enjoy these moments, bana. You know what? Life is for the living. So I want to live my life. I want to go out there, do everything that I've ever wanted to do. Yeah. And become everything that I'm supposed to become. Mama namna gani? Si ndio hivyo, my friends. So anyway, I was thinking about this the other day. So I was just chilling here, and at some point, I was having these thoughts. So this is like my random thoughts. So you can take this as my random thoughts. Get whatever you want to get from this. Most of these videos that I do them for me. So during this time that I've been away, at one point I watched my earlier content. I started doing this exactly 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago in August. I think it was the beginning of August. That was exactly... Yani, my marriage ended on a Thursday. I started doing this video on a Sunday. So I was hurting. I was in pain. My goodness. I was in so much pain that as I was watching my earlier videos, I was surprised that I was even able to have a full conversation, my friend. My goodness. And throughout this time that I've been doing these videos, I started off with a lot of pain and a lot of rage. So nilikuwa naongea vitu zingine deep, but also with a lot of pain. And so I focused and I kept doing these videos, but mostly I wasn't doing them for anyone. I was just doing these videos for me. Even this one that I'm doing right now is just for me. The one day I can look back and watch and come back to my senses. Now, and today I just feel like I just want to ask a question. You see, most of the things, most of our life journeys zinaanzaga from a point of pain. From a point where you're probably going through something, or you're grieving, you're in a certain kind of pain, and then you start a lifestyle. Like, think about why you go to the gym. It's probably because you went through a heartbreak and you realized, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to start working out and bettering myself. And so you take all that pain that you feel inside and you take it to the gym and you put a lot of work and effort. But I have a question for us today. What happens after you heal? What happens once you go through this pain and nini, and then you heal. What happens once you recover? Hata ukienda hosi, ukiwa in pain, what happens? As soon as you recover, they discharge you, sindio? And so we all have a lifestyle. Like I've heard people saying, hey, baze, mi nilianza kwenda church wakati mambo iliniendea hivi. And then what happens after you recover from that moment? Do you now leave church or what happens? Because most people never think about it in that dimension. We start living our lives in a certain way because of a pain or because of something that happened in our life, an event or an occurrence. Maybe you lost someone that you loved. And then you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to start living healthy. What happens once you become healthy? Have you ever thought about it like that? Have you ever thought about it like, after this, after I recover, after I get this six-pack, after I get all these muscles that I've been working so hard to get, what then? What happens after Apple? So for me, when I started doing these videos, I was in pain. I was going through heartbreak. It was during a very tough moment. I just, going through divorce. And now, it's a new life. It's not something I was expecting. I mean, like I've said here before, hakuna mtu ingia kwa marriage ukijua siku moja itaisha. You go in knowing that, you know what, I have had my share of life. Now it's time for me to start marriage, to settle down, have kids, have a family, and live my life in that dimension. So even your mind is changed. Unaingia pale ukifikiria venye wife atakula, venye watoi watakula, venye watoi watasoma. You even start saving up for your kids' education even before they show up. You start having like a trust fund. Unajitengea vitu zingine, unajiondoa kwa mabeste type flani. Ndio sasa uweze kufocus on this new life and new venture called marriage. And so hakuna mtu ingia pale ukifikiria ati siku moja itaisha, so acha nianze kujipanga ikiisha. No. And that's why there's a lot of rage and pain once somebody walks away from your life. And so I was left at that point, and that's why I started doing these videos, and I was talking so hard, and I was drinking as crazy, bro. I remember the first video I did, I was talking about fake friends. No, I think I was talking about, the first video I ever did was Keep Moving. And it was directed to my ex-wife. Zile za, you know what, umeishia, tembeza, keep going. And I was in pain, and I was high as a kite, my friend. Nikifanya hiyo video, nilikuwa nimelewa, lewe. Bro, by the time I was done with that video, I couldn't even move. Nili stop video even, and I think I must have blacked out a few minutes later. I was trying to numb the pain. Hiyo si story nataka kuwa show leo. The point I want to share today is after what happens once you heal. Yes, hauku una expect kukuwa na hii moment. Hauku una expect that siku moja utakuwa single tena. What happens now? Have you thought about your life like, okay, now this person is gone, then what? I have said this before. I've seen many people, immediately their spouse walks away. Immediately this woman walks out of their lives, they get another woman. And I've said this before on this channel. It is so unfair for the person you're bringing into your life, because what you're doing is you're taking another human being and you're seeing the person who walked away in this person. You're expecting that this person is going to be exactly the same as the one who walked away without the drama. So umeweka expectations mingi kwa mtu mwenye is not that person who left. So you're being unfair to this person you brought into your life. Let's just be real. And that's why unaona, even the statistics say 50% of first-time marriages end in divorce. Now, the statistics go higher. 65% of second marriages end in divorce. It continues. 75% of third-time marriages end in divorce. And it continues up. Why? Because people go in without having taken time by themselves to heal. Ni nini mnaogopaga kukaa peke yenu? I have been by myself for 2 years. I have literally recovered. I have no pain in my heart right now as I do this video. I am so clear. sober minded bro, nimeamka asubuhi nimeshinda tu hapa kwa hao leo nikiclean, thinking about nobody but myself. So much so that I got to a point where I made a decision by myself after I had recovered. Zile za, you know what, I do not want another person in my life. Why? Because I started enjoying my company. I've said this before. Listen, and I'm saying this, most people make decisions because, well, they're still hurt. What happens after the heart is gone? What happens after you're healed? And you've already made a permanent decision again. You've already brought another person in your life. Na sa ushapona, what next? That's the thing. That's the question. Hiyo ndo kitu mi, yani, it's something I've been thinking about this week. And this thing has been inspired by a YouTube channel I watch. And when I was in pain, I used to watch a lot of red pill content that is full of rage. These guys were calling women all sorts of names. And they had so much energy. And now their channels have grown, but now they have no content because hata hao walianza hizo channels with a lot of pain. Now the pain is gone away and they have nothing more to give. And so they continue to stay in that zone sababu it is working. Hey bro, me I decided, you know what? Let me live my life. That's why you see me traveling. That's why I hooked up with so many of groups around that do that are bikers. I have several biker groups that I ride with. Some are young, some are a bit my age mates hapo, and I ride with them. And it's fun. Whenever there is a trip, I'm on there, niko game, fuel my tank in a jar, and we hit the road. And I live a beautiful life. Why? Because I decided, you know what, this is my life now. All the dreams I had, nini, kukuwa na watoi, nini, all those dreams, I know they're not going to happen. So siwezi shinda hapo nikilia, no, I am content. So what happens after the pain you're feeling is over? What decisions, how are you going to live your life now that you're no longer in pain, now that you have healed from that heartbreak? Have you ever thought about it like that? How are you going to live your life after you've paid all your debt? Let's go all round. Uko na madeni, so saizi unaamka asubuhi unakimbizana na life, nini ulipe hiyo loan. What happens after you've paid the loan? Have you thought about that? I see most people, even when it comes to money, unachukua loan, unang'ang'ana kulipa, unamaliza kulipa, unachukua loan ingine. You are literally a slave of this nonsense. What happens? Why don't you start thinking about your life after all this hustle, after all these goals that you have? Yes, uko na goal ya kujenga, si ndio? Umeng'ang'ana, umejenga, hao imeisha. Then what? What happens now? You're no longer paying rent, you have your own house, you have your own living, and then what? Have you thought about life after hapo? Think about it. You started a business, polepole mdogo nini ukapush now, you have this end goal, this vision, and then you finally get there. And then what? What do you do after that? I see most people go up wanafikia vision yao and then they start coming down. Because they have nothing after that vision. They have nothing after this goal. Once they achieve up, there is nothing past that. And again, it all goes into the mind. It is your own mindset. Your own mindset. Hey bro, it's time for us to start thinking beyond that goal. Niko na goal fulani, nataka ni marry, nipate watoi wawili. And then what? What then after hapo? That's the place that I'm now working towards getting you, or getting myself, because I'm doing this video for me. That's the place I'm now at. I'm now at a place of peace. I have recovered from the pain. I have met my ex-wife severally. We don't talk, but I've seen her around. I no longer have those hard feelings for her, like uta regret. No, go and succeed in your life. Now here I am, peaceful. Then what? What happens now? What happens with my life now, between now and eternity? What happens? And that's where I came to this point of, you know what? Now it's time to live life. Now it's time to experience life in its entirety. If I'm traveling, travel. Go out there. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Do all those things that I've always wanted to do. For me. Today I've been indoors. I've been cleaning. Ile kuclean ile the general cleaning. And one of my neighbors asked me, hey, kwani leo una expect mgeni nini? And I'm like, no, I'm just cleaning for me. Until now, she's still out there waiting for someone to pop into the gate and ask, kwa Mike ni wapi? She's still expecting mgeni wangu. And I'm like, I'm just doing this for me. And I asked her, hey, listen, siku moja, umewahi amka ukaoga, ukavaa fiti, ukajipiga makeup, alafu ukatulia tu kwa hao. You're not going anywhere. You just want to look nice for you by yourself in your house. She's like, sijawahi fanya hivyo. You see, that's now the place I'm at right now. That I can just take care of myself for me. I can go shopping, not because I have guests coming, but to buy stuff for me. You get? I can go buy food, stack up my fridge like this, not because I'm expecting anyone, but so that I can enjoy all that for me. You get the point? So I'm asking you today, once you achieve your goals, once you've reached to that point you've ever always seen and always dreamt of and always wanted to get to, what next? What's the plan after hapo? After umeget your level umekukitamani kufika, and then what are you planning to do? What's after that? What's coming after that? Ama ukishafika hapo negothie nikueherera nikuondokea. It's a challenge. Today I'm just throwing a challenge up to you. Think about it. Where do you want to be after you've achieved all the things that you're working so hard for? After you've healed from all that pain and all that heartbreak and all that you've been going through, and then what happens to your life now? Think about that. Think about that. And that, my friend, is today's episode of Man Cave. My name is Uncle Mike the Baker. Thank you for watching this video. Check out more videos on this channel. Tafta hapo, there are so many videos like this. You want to see all the videos from the time I started to now, all the angry videos that I had, all the painful videos I had, they are all right here, Sizitoi. Just go watch them, enjoy them, and then, let's grow. Fika paliniko. Aspire to get to where I am, where you're just living life. Hauna deni ya mtu. You're not working for anyone. You're just enjoying every single day of your life. All right? It's a beautiful place to be at in life. And I'm excited to be here. I take every moment as a blessing. And I live every moment. Come on. Check out my TikTok if you want to see what I do on the side. TikTok, I think, is more of my lifestyle channel. So go to my TikTok, tafta The Baker, ama Uncle Mike 254, at Uncle Mike 254 or The Baker. Utanipata pale. You'll see everything I do on the bike, traveling, pimping the bike, all that stuff utaziona pale. Otherwise, it's been real. It's been nice. See you in the next video. Peace.